다들 어디서 본 것 같은 분들이시 여긴가? 스파이스 올드린 작전 개시. 공격 작전 코드 프리덤 스파이크를 발동한다.
Hey everyone, this is Jake, and today we are going to be talking about another Counterside's new SSR character. This time we are going to be talking about Joo Shiyoung. Shiyoung is a very unique character as well. I really like her. She definitely got some, good vibes going on. She got that nice smile on her face, she have her one eye closed. Yeah, she is definitely good looking. But, let's talk about her. Anyways, we'll talk a lot of things about her. We'll use her in PvP, we'll use her in like endgame PvE and see how she fares with other units. So let's look at her skill kits, and I just pull out my C server because the server was actually alive, so I decided to jump in and show you guys so you guys can read better. So overall, her basic attack's pretty simple, not too much to talk about. It's pretty cool animation. She just hits a couple times, and when she attacks every 3 times, that's when her passive strikes, the counter stance. So how the passive skill works, the counter stance. Every time she does 3 hits, she will take the counter stance and respond to the incoming basic damage with AoE damage. And if she doesn't receive any damage, as you can see in this clip, she is going to get some evasion as well as attack speed boost. So, and when you max it the passive out, you can get some attack bonus as well as a counter attack damage plus attack speed bonus, like I said. So this is actually really cool skill sets for her, and you can definitely play around and have fun with her in this way. I gotta say though, there's a lot of SS Striker units out already. Like for example, Chihuyu is really, I would say, tanky for what she does, and she applies a crazy good debuff, which is shredding defense and all other things. So compared to that support ability, this is basically kind of one-man army style skill. This is definitely not going to help your teammates, or it's going to increase her survivability, which is really important in PvP, I think. PvE wise, this is might be the skill that you're looking to be invested in when you look at the character, but this actually does help a lot to keep her alive for longer, because that evasion boost is no joke, and the fact that she get attack speed, that means she are able to stack the 3rd basic attack even faster to get more counter stance and able to get more buffs out of it. So it's really nice skill that goes well with her, and I've really loved the design behind it. And the special skill is the bite. Nothing too crazy, but it's actually pretty good because it's able to launch enemies to the air, and she are hitting them with her sword a couple times. And it's inflicting AoE damage and blinds target for 4 seconds. So blind is actually really good ability. So combine that with the evasion boost she gets, she are definitely going to be able to chain these 2 abilities together, and they work very nicely. It might not work the best, turns out how it's used in PvE, because the enemies that you blind them might die too fast and it won't go well together. Karin definitely has way less connectivity between skills, where these 2 skills connect perfectly. They help each other back and forth, and there's nothing bad to talk about it. They connect well, and I love skills like this when they actually connect each other. Then we move on to talk about the ultimate skill. This ultimate skill has one of the best cutscenes in the entire game, in my opinion. And not only that, she's able to do a pretty good damage, and she is able to stun enemies. And that is pretty crazy, man. That is pretty crazy. And after you finish the attacking, you will increase your attack damage reduction for 20% for 12 seconds. So on top of that, that is very crazy good ability. On top of that, you got cooldown. So this skill set is really nice for 3 cost striker. But I think overall, she is insane. She's insane, I think. She recently got buffed, so she used to be not as good, but right now she should be pretty good in C server. I think a lot of people are going to have a trouble fighting her within the C server, especially Gauntlet. So if you are the PvP mania, if you really want to grind your teeth in PvP, I think she will bite pretty well. Haha, got it? Okay, yeah, that was lame. Please don't dislike my video. Please like and subscribe and help me out, please. Anyway, so that's all about her skills, and let's go ahead and jump in and actually use her in actual gameplay setting. And quickly about her gear setup, if you're planning to use her offensively, especially in PvE, I would say attack speed set is actually a pretty decent choice. You're able to have a lot of fun with her, stacking stacking those attack speed and triggering her counter stance more often. If you want to play a bit more defensive, and I think in PvP wise, you are probably better off with more defensive option like adding more evasion sets or HP or the defense sets. So stuff like that will definitely increase her survivability, chance for counting, and chances of her alive until her skill charges up and able to use her skill to stun enemies and keep moving forward with it. So that's pretty much, I think, simple. She is pretty simple. You can definitely use other gears as well, but right now there's only gear available with the set gear right now is either attack speed or the health set. So it's up to you what to use, but I think either of those will work pretty great. So we're just gonna quickly see how she fares in Korea right now in PvP with the striker setup. Striker setup this week is actually pretty popular. I actually gotta play more around with it later. Maybe I'll get some gameplay out of it and show you guys in the future. But it's pretty fun setup. Strikers is very kind of rush gameplay style. It's not about holding on. You're deploying many characters as possible, hitting that ship, and do a lot of damage as possible. And I gotta say, Shiyoon is definitely not the best unit right now in terms of PvP. There are definitely way better strikers out there. But I can definitely say she actually tank hits a lot. Like these characters do a lot of damage, and the fact that she was able to tank that long, I think is more than a good reason for you to believe that she is good in PvP to a certain extent. And in C server, I can guarantee you 100% that you're gonna have some hard time with her during the PvP as you go for reach higher ranks. So if you are planning to play PvP, I would definitely say go and get her. You definitely won't regret it, in my opinion. So I definitely spent a less time making this video because I can definitely safely say she is very good unit to this date within Korea. She is definitely not the best unit. She's not fitted for the end game most likely, but within C server right now, she is one of the best striker in my opinion. And pulling her, you won't regret. You can probably have a lot of fun with Joo and Shiyoon just going well together, along with other rangers, and especially when you can craft the new striker ship. She is gonna wreck some faces, especially in PvP, and her skins are really nice as well. So I mean, it's a life, right? And trust me, you will definitely enjoy her story. Her story is on the point. Initially, a lot of people thought when it first came out in Korea this is some gender swap character, but no, they go far more than that. Pathfinder Squad's storyline is actually one of the best. I just really love the overall tone of the events, as well as the, how the ending comes, which is pretty hard. That's pretty much it about Shiyoon. I think she's really good unit in C server right now, and you won't regret pulling her, in my opinion, if you plan to play PvP. Even in PvE, she's gonna be, pretty helpful throughout the many different contents for a while. She is not fitted for most hardest difficulty endgame content for sure, but if you really enjoy her character, which I do, I think she's one of the top characters in the game, and she got nice skin, and like I said, she's definitely gonna be useful for a while. So pulling her I don't think you will regret pulling her. So that's just my opinion though, but you don't have. She's definitely not must-have units in my opinion as of now if you're only looking to play PvE, but if you casually play PvP and PvE, I can definitely tell you you're gonna have a lot of fun using her, because like I said, her skill set works amazingly every time it's the counter or when she stacks up her evasion buff as well as attack speed buff and start going ham and dodging little attacks. Like I said, it's a lot of fun. This character is amazing, well-designed character, so I can definitely say good things about her. Go for it if you enjoy her character. There's not much negative things I can say about her. Only negative thing I can say about her is basically other striker units might be a little bit better in the future, and Joo is definitely really good and better in PvE because of her defense shred. Other than that, as her alone, I don't think she has much of negative sides. It's up to you to pull, and I think she's worth pulling. Unless, like I said, if you're a meta slave, I'm not saying that in a negative term, but if you're a meta slave, free to player, then no, hold it. But unless you're not, then and I think you will really enjoy using her. But anyways, that's it for me, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is Jake. Hope you guys enjoyed this event as well, and let me know what you think about this event. Let me know what you think about these two characters. If you like the story, if you like these characters, just let me know in the comments, and I will see you guys in my next video. All right, bye bye.